All right, so get ready to start saying former frontrunner Joe Biden because after Iowa, Joe Biden is crashing around the entire nation. And this is no exception in New Hampshire. The next contest, voting on Tuesday, there is a debate Friday. Joe Biden is now at 12% post Iowa in New Hampshire. Absolutely terrible. Every prediction showing him to be the nominee, the eventual nominee, is reversing course and going to Bernie Sanders. You can see Bernie Sanders doing great here, up to second place Pete Buttigieg by at least 6 points or more in almost every single poll. So these two new polls, Emerson and Boston Globe, both show Biden deteriorating. So what does this mean? If Biden's not going to be the nominee, and we know Buttigieg cannot get the support in the South that he needs, it's going to be Bernie versus the billionaire. And we have to get ready for this fight. So what we have predicted so far has came true 100%. With Iowa, how Iowa went with the corrupt process we ended up experiencing, the media coverage of Bernie, and the trends over time. We predicted this all. We knew impeachment would turn out the way it is. We knew impeachment would benefit Trump in the end. We knew all this would happen. And now, the thing we predicted about the contested convention, I was saying this back in the day, when like Deval Patrick and all them hopped in, that they were trying to crowd the field to extend the delegate count so no one reaches the threshold they need. And it looks like Bloomberg is going to come in charging with his $500 million he pledged. And I bet he's going to spend up to $1 billion. He already said he'll spend up to $1 billion. Bloomberg is going to come here and try to attack Bernie and try to split up the delegates enough so Bernie cannot get the number he needs to be the outright nominee. So it will go to superdelegates. So that means we got to go hard. We got to fight for this thing extremely harder than ever before. Like us being up right now, we cannot use that as a reason to get complacent. Because if billionaire Bloomberg comes to attack us, I mean, I think we're ready for it. And that is the perfect foil for Bernie. It's like advancing through the stages of like a video game or a movie. And, you know, we got through the first loss to Hillary, but we came back and made it through this whole primary process with the different storylines, the heart attack coming back from that, coming back from the media's narrative. And now we're working our way up to the final boss battle, the billionaire. And then after we beat that guy, there's one more in the way, Donald Trump. But right now, this is how polling is looking in New Hampshire. Bernie is going to win New Hampshire, but the question is by how much? We got to win by at least 10 to 15 points in New Hampshire. Send a message. We are the campaign to beat. Bernie Sanders just raised $25 million in January alone. So things are looking great, but just remember, they will rip this thing from us. So always be on edge. We have to just be, we have to be ready for the worst because it might be coming yet. They have some more tricks up their sleeves. Iowa was just the first stage, so we have a long way to go. But anyway, thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing for more Bernie Sanders related content and comments. No more Joe in the comments.